So welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working with my little one. I'm going to be teaching her how to make a fire if she ever has to get into a survival situation. We've got a ferro rod. We're going to go over some different types of tinder. And this is just something that I believe in doing. Last winter you saw the video where I taught her how to make a snare, and she made one herself and caught a snowshoe hare that we actually ate for dinner. So it's little things. You get the opportunity to teach your little ones on how to do some survival things, small things, because you never know. You might be out on a hike in the woods and something happens, and if they have no idea on what to do, then it's a fail. But if they have some ideas on how to take care of themselves, how to keep themselves warm if need be, then that's a success in my book. Plus it's a good skill for the outdoors. So let's get started. What we're picking here is when we start a fire, we need something that's a spark can get into and start, and this moss from the tree is real dry. And then the next thing you do is small twigs on top of that, and from there you go to bigger twigs. So we could go to bigger twigs on top of that once it's burning, and you slowly build it up to where you have a big fire. So we'll do a few bigger twigs so we can start the process. Let's go back. So what we're going to do is we've got some cotton balls and Vaseline, so I'm going to teach her how to make some quick, easy fire tinder with that can be carried in a small Ziploc baggie in a survival pouch. We've got some moss we pulled off the trees. Small tinder to put on top of the moss once we have a spark, or there. And then a little bit bigger tinder. Now we're not going to make a big fire because one, it's not the right time of year to make a fire out here, and two, we're just going through the steps on how to do it and all that. So let's get started with making the fire tinder with the Vaseline and cotton balls. So first thing we want to do to make our cotton ball things is turn our black baggie inside out. Put our hand in it, reach in and grab our Vaseline, pull it in, put our baggie right side out again with all the Vaseline inside. This way it keeps your hands clean. Then you're just going to put your cotton balls inside, zip it closed, and then just start mixing them up. And what you're doing is you're pushing the Vaseline into the cotton. So cotton by itself will burn. You don't need Vaseline to get it to start. But what the Vaseline does is it extends the flame for a longer period of time in the cotton ball. So once you get the flame going in the cotton ball, it'll start burning a lot faster. Or not faster, but a little bit longer. Giving your opportunity for your sticks to burn longer. So now that we've got them all infused, what you do is you take these cotton balls and you put them in a small container, whether it's a Ziploc baggie like this, or maybe a tin or something like that that would go in your pack. And you can compact them down, a couple of them. They don't take up any weight. I mean, there's 4 cotton balls right there in that little corner, which doesn't weigh anything, goes in your pack. That with a ferro rod and you can start a fire. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I'm going to teach you how to do this, is we're going to take a cotton ball, one with the Vaseline on it, and we're just going to open it up some, like this, okay? I'm going to open it up a little bit, and we're going to set it there. Take your ferrule rod, we've already scraped some of the black paint off. Take the flat side, like this. You're going to put this right here, and you're just going to start scraping down, and pretty soon, and see, there it goes. It's burning. And because it's got the Vaseline, it makes it burn for a lot longer time. Make sense? So that's easy with the cotton balls.
Now I blow it out?
No, we'll just take it and put it in our water. Okay, so we put it in the water.
Yes, sir.
So now I want you to try it from start to finish. Not your knife, use this one.
Why can't I take
So
the knife?
you do the knife next.
I can get it back on. There you go. Vaseline needed.
So kind of open it up a little bit. You can wipe your fingers on my pants. There you go, that's good. And put the ferrule rod just inside of it. Right there. Other side over. Flat side, there we go. Scrape it down. No, flat. Remember what I said, there you go, just like that. No, you're tipping it back to you. You gotta tip it away, like there. Push hard. Okay.
The knife's easier for me.
Okay, you got grease on it. That's one thing you want to do with the Vaseline is try not to get the grease on it, because you want to be able to get the sparks to come out. So it's kind of this angle here, and fast. So you can see I just did that from that high up. Can you strike it like this?
Wait.
Yep, just go fast. There you go. Perfect. There you go. Perfect.
It's easy to do it fast, but it's...
So, let's do another cotton ball.
But with a knife.
And so one of the things we do, once we get the fire going, so we're going to do another cotton ball, and then we're going to go from there. Now, I've given her a knife that she can have for her little survival kit. She knows how to operate it. We're going to do the cotton ball. Once you get a flame going in there, then you take a few of the little sticks. You want to start with little sticks first. And you're going to put them over the top. You just kind of like lay them over there.
Okay.
And then you're going to go bigger sticks. And you would slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger with sticks until you have a big fire going.
Okay.
Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up here and throw the sparks down on it. Almost. It's okay. You're getting it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So when you do it, you want to come just controlled. Okay, just controlled. Okay. So try not to move this. Just boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yep. Remember to hold it right there.
Okay. But it's so hard to like hold it in one place.
Almost.
Almost.
There you go.
Aha!
Now, put your knife down. Now little sticks. Just drape them over it. Put them on top. Don't be afraid
All
of
of
it. Yep. Put them on top. Don't be afraid of them. You don't want to smother it. You want to just off to the side a little bit. Okay, now the sticks are burning. Now you go and lay the other ones on top of that. Just easy, just lay them down there, easy. Try and lay them crosswise.
Like that?
Yep, there you go. And then what you do is once they start catching, you go to a little bit bigger stick. You can do that. You can add some other stuff that burns fairly quick. Okay. The moss makes a lot of smoke, so if we had to signal someone for survival, we need to let them know where we're at. We can put stuff like moss or green leaves on there, and it puts off a lot of smoke.
Like this?
Yeah. Let's see, there we got us the fire going. Or actually, you got the fire going. It's your very first fire you've ever made.
Try.
Yeah,
warm.
see, they make smoke.
It's a little warm.
Yeah, it's warm, and that's what we want. We want to be warm when we're making a fire because we're lost in the woods and it's cold and wet. Make a fire.
With a ferro rod and a knife or this thingy.
The striker that's on there.
Yeah.
What do you start with?
The cotton ball.
Cotton ball with Vaseline, and if we don't have a cotton ball with Vaseline, what else can we get? We can go look at some things.
Moss.
We can get some really dry moss off the trees.
Or really dry sticks.
Or maybe some really dry leaves and crush them up. So we got a real fine thing, or if we have some dry paper. Another thing we can get is pitch out of a tree, if it's that way. So we've got a few things that we can do. Was this a good father-daughter learning event?
Yeah.
Are you going to carry your ferro rod when we go on hikes?
Yeah.
So there you have it. Just a quick down and dirty little survival trick. Is there better ways to doing things? Yeah, she could carry a lighter, but if it gets wet, it won't work. Matches, but again, if they get wet, unless they're storm matches, they won't work. But hey, it's something little that you can do with your little ones, and whether it's children or grandchildren or even neighbor kids, you get all together, you can go over a few little survival tricks here and there. So we'll be putting together a few of these throughout the year. I think the next thing we're going to do is probably build an ad hoc shelter. So if you get stuck out there, at least you know how to get out of the weather. And then with the fire, then you can at least stay warm, and then we'll get into purifying water after that. The big thing is we go out to the woods hiking, whether it's hunting, hiking, or fishing. Hey, anything can happen at any time. You know, I could fall down, break a leg. You know, there's all kinds of things that could happen.
Hopefully that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, hopefully that wouldn't happen. But I think it's responsible to at least teach the little ones that are with you how to survive a few things and do a few things for themselves that can actually in the long term help you out. God bless. Hugs. See you on the next one.